So shall we start, students? Yesterday, I had told you about these things, right? Determination of exchange ratio. And in that, I had told you from the syllabus point of view, we have to study the three methods. Which are the three methods which I told? One is book value or net asset value, second EPS, and third is MPS. These three methods are very important even from your syllabus point of view. So we will be concentrating on these three methods. Okay, one is net asset value or book value, EPS, MPS. Okay, so I had already given you a small formula, right? Using EPS, how to calculate the exchange ratio. So I told you whenever we calculate exchange ratio, how it is calculated, that is which company's EPS, when it is based on EPS, कौन सा कंपनी का EPS on नॉमिनेटर आएगा, कौन सा कंपनी का EPS डिनोमिनेटर आएगा, जो अक्वायर्ड कंपनी है, राइट, उसका EPS हम ऑन नॉमिनेटर लेते हैं. So again I repeat, acquired company, right? So the EPS of acquired company upon EPS of acquiring company. Am I correct? This I had given yesterday. Yes, tell me. Correct है ना? ये सबने लिख के रखा है ना? So yes. So EPS of acquired company upon EPS of acquiring company. Okay. So this you have to keep in mind. ये उल्टा लोगे आपका EPS exchange ratio calculation गलत जाएगा. So be careful. Acquired company ऊपर आएगा, acquiring company नीचे आएगा. Same way, when we calculate MPS based exchange ratio, okay? So MPS based exchange ratio mein, again, yesterday I told you, MPS of acquired company, right? MPS of acquired company upon MPS of acquiring company. This is very important, okay? So यहाँ पे MPS basis में हम calculate करेंगे. Again, acquired company का MPS nominator में लेते हैं, acquiring company का denominator में लेते हैं. If you take this उल्टा और है ना ऊपर नीचे, then आपका exchange ratio गलत हो जाएगा, पूरा solution गलत हो जाएगा. So be careful here, concentrate on that. Okay, so आपको simple है, ED है ना, ED acquired पहला आता है, then ING, okay, बाद में आता है. So ऐसे दिमाग में रखो, easy हो जाता है. ठीक है? So shall we start with one question today? So the first question which we will be solving, this is the first question. Now don't take the screenshot, okay? Generally हम क्या करते हैं, पहले एक बार discuss करते हैं, then I will tell you to take the screenshot. That time only you can take the screenshot. Okay? So now what is the, or you can write the question also. Question बहुत छोटा है, but अभी question लिखते मत बैठो. Question लिखते बैठोगे तो मैं जो बोलूंगी, मैं जो explain करूंगी, that you will not listen. Okay? So first listen to me carefully. Okay. Now, East India Company Limited is studying the possible acquisition of Forced Company Limited by way of merger. Okay. East India Company is studying the possible acquisition of Forced Company. So East India Company wants to acquire the Forced Company. The following data are available in respect to the respect of the companies. Now, East Company is which company? Bacho, tell me whether it is acquired company or acquiring company. East Company is acquired or acquiring? Yes, first, anyone? East Company is acquired company or acquiring company? Or you can say like buying or selling company. East Company कौन सा है? Buyer है या seller है? Simple है. Just study the first statement.
Buyer.
East Company, correct Nidhi. East Company Limited is studying the possible acquisition of Forced Company. Yes. So East Company is acquiring company, है ना, or the buyer, and Forced Company is the acquired company, as Nidhi told, that is the seller, है ना. So this you should be careful because बाद में exchange ratio calculate करते East Company ऊपर आएगा कि Forced Company आएगा, ये clear होना चाहिए आपको. Okay, so East Company is acquiring and Forced Company is acquired. Okay, acquired company. Now what and all information is given to us? Earnings after tax in rupees it is given, number of equity shares are given, market value per share in rupees it is given for both the companies. Okay, now if the merger goes through by exchange of equity shares, and if the merger, I repeat, if the merger goes through by exchange of equity shares and the exchange ratio is based on current market price, what is the new EPS for East Company Limited? Okay, so हमारा first question है, now the exchange is happening, and in exchange what they are exchanging? They are exchanging equity shares. So equity shares exchange कर रहे हैं, तो exchange ratio किसके basis में calculate कर रहे हैं? MPS basis में. Okay, if it is calculated on MPS basis, then what we are supposed to calculate using that exchange ratio, what is the new EPS for East Company Limited? Now why it is written East Company here बच्चों? Because जब East Company Force Company को acquire कर रहा है, Force Company रहेगा नहीं, रहेगा कौन सा? सिर्फ East Company, right? Because East Company is the acquiring company, Force Company का नाम नहीं रहेगा. So जब acquisition हो जाता है and exchange of shares होता है, exchange ratio पहला क्वेश्चन में हम कौन सा मेथड पे कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं? On the basis of current market price. Okay, so एक बार exchange ratio calculate करके, then we have to calculate what is the new EPS, earning per share. Okay, old EPS तो हम calculate कर सकते हैं, already information is given, but after exchange based on the current market price, what is the new EPS of East Company? We have to find out. That is our first question. Okay, now second question, Force Company Limited wants to be sure that earnings available to its shareholders will not be diminished by merger. What should be the exchange ratio in that case? One more exchange ratio we have to calculate, but now it is based on what बच्चों? Earnings. Okay, मतलब हमें ये प्रूव करना है, okay, या ये चेक करना है आफ्टर एक्विजिशन और आफ्टर मर्जर उनका अर्निंग्स पे कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है ना, बिकॉज सी फोर्स कंपनी इज एक्वायर्ड नाउ, फोर्स कंपनी का शेयर होल्डर ईस्ट कंपनी के हो गए, फोर्स कंपनी को पहले जितना प्रॉफिट या पहले जितना शेयर होल्डर्स को अर्निंग्स आफ्टर टैक्स मिलता है कि नहीं? Okay, the forced company are getting same benefit as of previous. आफ्टर मर्जर उनको वही बेनिफिट मिलता है कि नहीं, ये हमें प्रूव करना है, ये हमें चेक करना है सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में. सो सेकेंड क्वेश्चन में अगेन हम और एक ईपीएस निकालेंगे, नया ईपीएस ऑफ मर्ज्ड कंपनी, बट यूजिंग विच एक्सचेंज रेशियो बच्चों? ईपीएस एज एक्सचेंज रेशियो, ईपीएस बेस्ड एक्सचेंज रेशियो वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट. Okay, am I clear with the question, students? So what we are doing now, in the first question, they had asked us to calculate a new EPS, which is based on an exchange ratio, which is calculated using market price. That is the first question. Second question में हम और एक नया EPS निकालेंगे, but that EPS is based on new EPS has to be based on the exchange ratio, which is calculated using old EPS. Understood the question? Please tell me. Question at least समझ में आया? 50%, 60% समझा question को? Tell me. Fast. All of you with me? Yes. Understood. Okay. So what we will do now, quick, very good. Okay. Now take a quick screenshot of this question. Now we will start solving this question. Okay, quick screenshot. Yes. So now we will start with the solution. Done with the question. Hope you have taken. Parag, you have joined just now, or you left in between? Okay, take a quick screenshot of this question. We will be solving this question now. Fast. Okay, now I am going to the whiteboard. Shall we start with the solution? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, okay, Parag, fine. So first, right now, I think you have already given the heading of the Unit 2 merger and acquisition. है ना? Already आपका पास heading है Unit 2 mergers and acquisition. In that, we are solving question number 1. So please write question number 1. Okay, first we need to calculate in the first question. जो हमें first question था उसमें हमें calculate करना है. Okay, the question, yes, question I. In that we are supposed to calculate exchange ratio based on current market price, है ना? So first write exchange ratio. We are solving question number 1 based on current market price. Step by step जाएंगे हम. Okay, we will go step by step. Now first let us write the market price given in the question. Okay, so there are two companies. Market price given of East Company. How much, student? Can anyone tell me what is the market price of East Company given?
Whiteboard.
How much?
Ma'am, what your type visible in the blackboard, whiteboard, sorry.
Oh, sorry. 1 minute. Now it is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So exchange ratio based on current market price I have written. Now market price of East Company. Can anyone tell me what is the market price of East Company given in the question? What is the market price given of East Company? I think
15.
15. Very good. 15 per share. And First Company it is rupees
12.
12 per share.
12.
Absolutely. Okay. So now I had already told you what will be the formula which we use to calculate the exchange ratio, right? मैंने आपको बताया था exchange ratio में हमेशा acquired company का exchange ratio ऊपर जाता है. So we will be taking market price of which company on nominator बच्चों? MPS of First Company upon MPS of East Company. Yes. So MPS of First Company upon MPS of East Company. Okay. Now First Company ka MPS you have already written 12. East Company ka MPS you have already written, that is 15. Okay. आप ऐसे भी fraction में भी रख सकते हो और you can convert that into decimal, not an issue. ऐसे रखो तो भी चलेगा या simplify करोगे तो भी चलेगा, है ना? या decimal में लोगे तो भी चलेगा. If we take it in decimal, how much we are getting? 12 upon 15 कितना आ रहा है?
0.8.
0.8. Okay. So this is exchange ratio. ठीक है? हाँ. Now this is if we take this as a first step. Take this as a first step. Capital A लिखो. This is our exchange ratio calculation. First step हो गया. Now second step में we are supposed to calculate the new EPS, right? So that is our second step. New EPS calculation. New earning per share. Okay. Now tell me, students, what is the formula to calculate the EPS? First, let us write the EPS formula. Earning per share is equal to, what is the formula to calculate the earning per share? Anyone quickly?
EPS of First Company upon EPS of
No. That is exchange ratio. That is exchange ratio. Okay, I am asking about EPS calculation. Earning per share कैसे calculate करते हैं? Formula क्या रहता है? Earning per share कैसे calculate करते हैं? Profit after tax, right? उससे पहला हम किसको देते हैं? Preference shareholders को minus preference dividend divided by number of equity shares. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
है ना? EPS calculation का formula ये है, earning per share. What is the profit available to equity shareholders, right? Divided by number of equity shares. What is profit available to equity shareholders? That is nothing but profit after tax से पहले preference dividend निकालेंगे तो profit available to equity shareholders मिलता है. Then divided by number of equity shares is what? Earning per share. Okay. So this is the formula. नाउ वी नीड न्यू ईपीएस. ओके, अभी दोनों कंपनी मर्ज हो रहा है. सो मर्ज होते वक्त अपना टोटल प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स कितना होगा बच्चों? सो ईपीएस इज इक्वल टू व्हाट वाज द प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स ऑफ ईस्ट कंपनी? What was the profit after tax which is given in the question? Question check karo. You want me to show the question again? I'll just show you the question. See, earnings after tax or profit after tax given in the question of East company 2 lakh, First company 60,000. अभी दोनों कंपनी मर्ज हो रहा है तो दोनों का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स ऐड हो जाएगा, राइट? आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो दोनों कंपनी का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स ऐड हो जाएगा. सो ईस्ट कंपनी का 2 लाख है, फर्स्ट कंपनी का 60,000 है. सो द न्यू प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स आफ्टर मर्जर विल बी 2 lakh plus 60,000, right? So this is after tax, profit after tax. There is no preference dividend, right? Minus preference dividend is nil. Correct? There is no preference dividend information given. So this is earnings after tax. Hope you understood till here, बच्चों. ये समझ में है ना? What I have done, we need new profit after tax. After merger, we have to calculate new EPS. So merger के बाद दोनों कंपनी का profit after tax add हो रहा है. So we have taken that. Now, below that, right? Divided by number of equity shares. Okay? Now listen to me carefully here. Okay, ध्यान दो अभी मेरे, हाँ, whatever I am telling. I'll show you the question again. Number of equity shares before merger. East company का कितना था बच्चों? East company का number of equity shares was how much? 40,000. Okay, there is no change in that, है ना? East company shareholders ऐसे ही है, उनको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा है, वो लोग वैसे ही है. But first company पहले 10,000 था, लेकिन अभी उनका शेयर्स 10,000 नहीं रहेगा, राइट? क्योंकि उनको अभी न्यू शेयर्स मिल रहा है ऑफ ईस्ट कंपनी. सो 10,000 के बदले कितना मिल रहा है? लेट अस कैलकुलेट. बट ये 40,000 ही रहेगा, करेक्ट है? सो आई विल गो बैक टू द व्हाइट बोर्ड नाउ. चलो, सो नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स ऑफ ईस्ट कंपनी इज 40,000. आई एम राइटिंग एज इट इज, प्लस फर्स्ट कंपनी को 10,000 पे what is the exchange ratio we calculated बच्चों? 0.8. फर्स्ट कंपनी का ही चेंज होगा अभी, उनको एक शेयर पे, what is 0.8 indicates here? एक शेयर पे उनको 0.8 शेयर्स मिल रहा है. Are you getting? For one share of first company, they are getting 0.8 shares of East company. Now, how many shares they are having? Before merger, how many shares they are having? 10,000 shares. Just now I had shown you in the question. So 10,000 पे उनको कितना मिलेगा, right? So in this way, if we do, that is nothing but 10,000 multiplied by 0.8. This is how we are calculating the number of shares of first company. You understood? So अभी उनको 10,000 की जगह कितना शेयर्स मिल रहा है? Tell me. हाँ कार्तिक, करेक्ट. It is 8,000 shares. It is not 10,000 now. They'll be getting only 8,000 shares of new company. You understood till here, till this point? Please tell me. So what we have
Yes,
done?
ma'am.
What we have done, I will repeat. Okay, हमें new EPS calculate करना था. New EPS which is based on the MPS exchange ratio. Okay, so हमने पहले क्या किया? Exchange ratio निकाल के रखा MPS के basis पे. So we got that 0.8 as the exchange ratio. What 0.8 indicates? As I told, for one shares of first company, they are getting 0.8 shares from East company. That is the meaning of exchange ratio. Okay, then we calculated new EPS. कैसे किया? फॉर्मूला लिखा पहले, प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स माइनस प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ इक्विटी शेयर्स. सो व्हेनेवर वी टेक प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स, हम एक कंपनी का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स नहीं ले सकते बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टू कंपनीज हियर. सो टू कंपनीज का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स मींस वन इज ईस्ट कंपनी 2 लाख लिया, दूसरा फर्स्ट कंपनी 60,000 लिया. दोनों का प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स हमने ऐड कर लिया. ये क्लियर? यहां तक क्लियर? देयर इज नो प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड, सो हमने नील लिखा. the number of equity shares of both the companies we have to add together. ईस्ट कंपनी का नंबर ऑफ इक्विटी शेयर्स में कुछ फर्क नहीं है, 40,000 हमने एज इट इज लिखा, बट फोस्ट कंपनी का पहले 10,000 था, नाउ 0.8 इज व्हाट द एक्सचेंज रेशियो. So 10,000 multiplied by 0.8. So we calculated the new number of equity shares. So if we simplify this, we will get 2,60,000 divided by 48,000. Am I correct? 40,000 plus 8,000, 48,000. Now tell me, what is the new EPS which you are getting? What is the new EPS? Rupees?
5.416.
416. Okay, 5.42 per share. Rupees लिखो, it is not percentage, ठीक है? It is rupees. Yes, rupees 5.42. Karthik, it is percentage, no, not percentage, it is rupees. Okay, so what is the earning per share of new company? That is rupees 5.42. Okay. Now this is beneficial or not, we have to understand, right? Whether this is beneficial or not. वो कैसे समझेंगे? Okay, so उसके लिए हमें पहला old EPS find out करना है, right? We have to find out the old EPS. We will do it later, okay? क्योंकि अभी हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में हमें जितना चाहिए था हमने उतना फाइंड आउट किया. What was the question? We are supposed to calculate the new EPS which is based on the current market price. वो हमने किया. यहाँ तक क्लैरिटी मिला? Any doubt till here? Tell me students. First question we have answered. This is the first question we are solving under this unit, so I am going very slow. कुछ डाउट है तो immediately पूछो. यहाँ तक क्लियर ना? So as of now students, we have answered this question which is seen here, है ना? This one. If the merger goes through by exchange of equity shares and exchange ratio is based on current market price, what is the new EPS? हमने answer कर लिया. New EPS is 5.42. Okay, we have answered and we have kept our answer ready. Now we are supposed to answer the second question. What is the second question here? Again, go through the question. Forced Company Limited wants to be sure that the earnings available to its shareholder will not be diminished by the merger. What should be the exchange ratio in that case? मतलब उनको earnings पहले जितना था उतना ही रहना है, तो नया exchange ratio कितना रहना चाहिए? So when they are asking earning based exchange ratio, so now what we will do, we will calculate a new exchange ratio which is based on EPS. ठीक है? पहला exchange ratio निकालेंगे. एक बार exchange ratio मिलेगा, हमारा आंसर खत्म नहीं होगा. वो exchange ratio पे नया EPS कितना आएगा? Are you getting my point? So second अभी हम क्या करेंगे? We will be calculating a exchange ratio first. Listen to me, don't write anything. Exchange ratio first, which is based on EPS. वो एक मिल जाएगा. Now based on this exchange ratio, what is the new EPS we will calculate? उसके बाद हमें ये प्रूव करना है, ये जो न्यू EPS है, ओके, इसके वजह से उनका जो अर्निंग्स है ना, 60,000 का अर्निंग्स मिल रहा है, उतना ही मिलेगा या उससे कम मिलेगा, कुछ फर्क पड़ेगा क्या, ये हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. दैट इज व्हाट आवर टारगेट इज नाउ इन द सेकंड क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो शैल वी स्टार्ट विद दिस नाउ. अभी मुझे बताओ स्टूडेंट्स, in order to find out the new exchange ratio based on EPS, what we need first? हमें नया एक्सचेंज रेशियो निकालना है ईपीएस बेस्ड में. ओके, ईपीएस कौन सा चाहिए? ओल्ड ईपीएस. ईपीएस ओल्ड दिया है क्या हमें क्वेश्चन में? वेदर ओल्ड ईपीएस इज गिवन, अर्निंग पर शेयर इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. टेल मी फास्ट. अर्निंग पर शेयर ओल्ड वाला मतलब बिफोर मर्जर वाला, ओल्ड मतलब बिफोर मर्जर वाला. वेदर इट इज गिवन बिफोर मर्जर ईपीएस इन द क्वेश्चन? टेल मी फास्ट. यस और नो? इट इज गिवन. ओल्ड ईपीएस क्वेश्चन में दिया है क्या? ऑल ऑफ यू विद मी? यस, इट्स गिवन. ईपीएस दिया है ओल्ड ईपीएस क्वेश्चन में. क्वेश्चन में तीन ही चीजें दिया है: अर्निंग्स आफ्टर टैक्स, टोटल अमाउंट, नंबर ऑफ इक्विटी शेयर्स, मार्केट प्राइस. अर्निंग पर शेयर नहीं दिया है. एम आई करेक्ट? ईपीएस इज नॉट गिवन. एम आई ऑडिबल बच्चों? ऑल ऑफ यू विद मी? Understanding? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So old EPS is not given. We are supposed to find out the old EPS first. अभी क्वेश्चन आएगा ओल्ड ईपीएस क्यों चाहिए, क्योंकि हमें एक एक्सचेंज रेशियो निकालना है. ओके, एक्सचेंज रेशियो निकालना है. क्यों एक्सचेंज रेशियो निकालना है? Why we are supposed to calculate the exchange ratio? Because we are supposed to find out the new EPS, which is based on the exchange ratio of old EPS. What is old EPS? What is new EPS? Clarity मिला ना? Old EPS का मतलब रहता है before merger EPS. वो new EPS का meaning रहता है after merger EPS. Okay, clear? So what we are supposed to do now first? We are answering the question 2 now. Okay, right here. This is our question 2, which we are answering now. Under question number 1, sub question 2, we are answering. So now in this first method, first step, which we will be calculating is EPS before merger. And tell me why this is needed. Again, I repeat, क्यों चाहिए EPS before merger? In order to calculate the new exchange ratio, which is based on EPS. Okay. Okay, EPS before merger of East Company. Formula मैंने already दिया है. Okay, so profit after tax of East Company before merger कितना था? Earnings after tax East Company before merger. First.
2 lakhs.
2 lakhs, absolutely.
2 lakhs.
Yes. Divided by, I am not writing the formula again. You know the formula. Divided by number of shares of East Company, kitna tha? 40,000. Yes. So what is the EPS of East Company before merger? Same way we are supposed to calculate the post company. Yes, it is ₹5, right? Okay. Now same way, first company ka earnings after tax was 60,000 before merger. Okay. अभी देखो इधर क्वेश्चन सब क्वेश्चन 1 सब क्वेश्चन 2 में कनेक्शन नहीं है. अरे हम लोग वो क्यों कैलकुलेट किया, अभी ये क्यों? देयर इज नो कनेक्शन. दैट वी कैलकुलेटेड बेस्ड ऑन मार्केट प्राइस. वो छोड़ दो वहीं पे. ओके, उसको यहाँ पे मत लेकर आओ. अभी हम नया EPS निकाल रहे हैं, which is based on old EPS. Okay, so 60,000 upon
36.
what was the number of shares? Yes,
10,000.
10,000. So what is the old EPS of first company?
₹6.
Rupees.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Now what is our second step, बच्चों? Capital B. We are calculating exchange ratio based on EPS. Okay. So formula पता है आपको exchange ratio का based on EPS पे. What is the formula? EPS of which company I have to take again on top? First company. बोलो मत, है ना? Acquired, ED पहला आएगा, बाद में ING आएगा. So EPS of acquiring company, that is East Company, down. Okay. Now EPS of first company कितना था? ₹6 divided by EPS of first East Company is how much? ₹5. हमने अभी अभी कैलकुलेट किया, right? Earning per share of first company is 6, East Company 5, right? 6 upon 5. What is the exchange ratio which you are getting?
1.2.
1.2. What it means, बच्चों? For every 1 share of first company, उनको नया कंपनी का कितना शेयर मिल रहा है? 1.2 ज्यादा मिल रहा है ना? So they are getting more. 1 share पे 1.2 शेयर मिल रहा है. So that is the meaning of this exchange ratio. Okay. Exchange ratio मिल गया. अभी next क्या टास्क है? Tell me. निधि, अभी next step क्या है? To find out? Yes, who will tell me? Fast. Bhavya, are you there? What is our next step, Bhavya? What we are supposed to calculate now? Ganga, can you tell me what is the first next step? Fast. So हमारा 2 स्टेप हो गया, ईपीएस कैलकुलेट किया, एक्सचेंज रेशियो कैलकुलेट किया. अभी नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या है? Anyone? Ganga is not there, Bhavya is not there. Come on. What is the next step?
We need to find earning available for equity shareholders.
We need to find out new EPS. That's it. है ना? हमें new
Yes.
EPS find out करना है. Yes, correct, Shivranjan. So we need to find out the new EPS. हमारे पास नया exchange ratio ready है. अभी new EPS find out करना है. चलो, now write step 3, capital C. Calculation of new EPS. Okay, calculation of new EPS. Now, how to find out new EPS? Profit after tax of both the companies. Again, we are adding together, है ना? That is of East company, First company. हमारे पास already ready है. उसमें कुछ change नहीं है. 2,60,000, correct? 2 lakh plus 60,000. There is no change in that, right? As it is, 2,60,000 divided by number of shares. East company का change नहीं रहेगा. Again, it will remain same. Last question में, last solution में हमने लिया था number of shares 40,000. It will remain same. There is no change in that. Number of shares of East company 40,000. Write that. 40,000 प्लस फर्स्ट कंपनी का नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स चेंज हो रहा है, राइट बच्चों? फर्स्ट कंपनी का नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स चेंज हो रहा है. पहले कितना था नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स फर्स्ट कंपनी का? व्हाट वाज द नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स? हाँ, पहले था नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स 10,000, राइट? ऑन दैट now what is the exchange ratio? 1.2, right? New exchange ratio is 1.2, which we have already just now calculated. 1.2. Okay, so 10,000 multiplied by 1.2. In this way you are supposed to calculate now. Okay, so 2,60,000 divided by 10,000 multiplied by 1.2 means 12,000, right? So 40,000 plus 12,000 comes to 52,000. Am I correct, bachcho? Tell me. Now tell me, what is the new EPS? What is the new EPS? Final answer. Rupees? What is the new EPS?
Rupees 5.
Rupees?
Rupees 5.
5 exact?
Rupees.
Okay. Rupees 5 per share. Okay, now whether this is a beneficial or not to the first company, क्या लगता है आपको? फर्स्ट कंपनी को बेनिफिशियल, क्योंकि ईस्ट कंपनी कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ईस्ट कंपनी इज द अक्वायरिंग कंपनी. अक्वायर्ड कंपनी को बेनिफिशियल है क्या, ये हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. आप लोग जनरली क्या करते हो? बेनिफिशियल है क्या देखने के लिए डायरेक्टली ईपीएस को ईपीएस के साथ कंपेयर कर देते हो, है ना? पहले का ईपीएस कितना था फर्स्ट कंपनी का? 6 रुपीज. नया ईपीएस कितना है? 5 रुपीज. देन यू विल डिसाइड, ओ नो, दिस इज नॉट बेनिफिशियल. बट ईपीएस सिर्फ कंपेयर करोगे तो काफी नहीं है. वी हैव टू कंपेयर द अर्निंग्स ऑफ द कंपनी. फर्स्ट कंपनी का अर्निंग्स बिफोर मर्जर कितना था? Okay, now what we are doing, we are just writing a conclusion, right? Okay, so we are writing a conclusion. So before merger earnings, first listen to me, okay, then you can write. I'll give you time. Before merger earnings of first company, how much it was, students? Earnings after tax, I think rupees 60,000, correct? Before merger earnings 60,000 tha. Now after merger earnings of first company will be new number of shares. What is the new number of shares for first company बच्चों? New number of shares कितना है first company का? Can anyone tell me quickly? First company का new number of shares कितना है? Number of shares I'm asking. Quickly, anyone, fast. Yes,
12,000.
12,000, absolutely correct निधि, 12,000 है ना, 12,000 नया नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स है, और एक शेयर पे उनको कितना मिल रहा है अभी, नया ईपीएस कितना मिल रहा है, 12,000 पे एक शेयर पे नया ईपीएस कितना है, रुपीस
Rupees
5.
5.
So 12,000 multiplied by 5, how much will be the earning बच्चों, rupees 60,000.
60,000.
Is there any dilution in the earnings? No, right? Question में क्या था? Question में क्या था? What was the question asked? If the exchange ratio is based on earnings, okay, whether there will be any, diminishing in the value to the shareholders, diminish in the earnings to the shareholders. Is there any diminish in the earnings? No. Am I correct? There is no diminish in the earnings. पहले भी उनका 60,000 था, अभी भी 60,000 है. Therefore, exchange ratio based on EPS is beneficial to the forced company. Agree with me? Why beneficial? Because there is no change in the earnings. This a calculation itself indicates पहले भी 60,000 था, अभी 60,000 है. Therefore, there is no, है ना? There is no diminish in the earnings to the shareholders of forced company when the exchange ratio is based on EPS. MPS based है तो कैसा रहेगा? Tell me. MPS based का आपने already calculate किया. Of course हमें question में पूछा नहीं है. But if we take MPS based, कौन सा beneficial है? MPS based है कि EPS based है? Who will answer? Yes. If we go to the MPS based EPS, which we have already calculated. What was the EPS, bacho? 5.42. Am I correct? 5.42 per share. And what was the number of shares here? 8,000. Correct? 8,000, 5.42. So if you calculate here, you need not calculate. I am just writing. 8,000 shares unko mila tha, और 5.42 earnings per share था. So tell me what will be the amount you are getting earnings after tax? 8,000 multiplied by 5.42. How much you are getting?
43,360.
43,360. What was their previous earning? It was 60,000. So MPS based EPS beneficial है कि EPS वाला beneficial है? कौन सा beneficial है? EPS वाला beneficial है ना? So this is how the companies take decision. You understood now? So first we calculated exchange ratio based on current market price. तब हमने देखा नया EPS 5. हाँ देखो EPS ज्यादा दिख रहा है हम लोग को, 5.42 EPS है ना? अभी जो EPS मिला वो इनफैक्ट कम था, ₹5 था. But when you check the number of shares, यहाँ पे number of shares ज्यादा है, उधर number of shares कम है. So हमेशा जब comparison करते हो, that should be not EPS comparison, that should be earnings comparison. You understood बच्चों? समझ में आया अभी? Okay, it's little bit tricky.
Yes,
Okay, I can understand. First question है थोड़ा बहुत difficult हुआ रहेगा. Anyways, if you just go through